In the bottom right, we do have our red Zerg player, not Protoss. I was so prepared to say Protoss, because I cast so many Protoss games. It is Zerg, it is Solar. One of the greatest of his race. And in the top left, we do have our Terran player, the strongest second placer in China currently. It is Coffee, who just beat Showtime in a great best of 3 set with 2 timing attacks actually. So yeah, you know, you can say what you want. I mean, in the end he wins the games. It's a little bit cheesy, of course, or quite cheesy. It's very all-in-ish. If you don't kill the Protoss with the attack, well, you don't have much to fall back on. There's no medivacs, there's no third base, there's no additional attack, there's no upgrades you have going. So if you don't kill the Protoss, well, you're kind of out of the game. Or at least like do tons and tons of damage. To get you basically back into a playable position there. I mean, this all-in it's kind of excuse me. It is very interesting because it has more stages to it. So if you don't lose with the first push, you can do a follow-up push, and you can do like 3 pushes, because you tend to trade all the time, right? You have your units in position, shooting at the Protoss base, shooting at the Protoss units, so you're trading for the Protoss units as well. And you can like try to do extra follow-up pushes, but they'll get weaker and weaker each time. But sometimes you can kind of just whittle down the Protoss enough so you can win with like the third push or something, right? Or get like just the perfect position with the third push and have enough to just overcome. So it is kind of one of the strongest 2-base all-ins at the Terran disposal currently against Protoss specifically. But this is a different matchup, and Coffee needs to show his power here. So far, this is gonna be a 1 Rex expand from our Terran player, and there's no additional gas, so this should be a quick 3 CC build. Gonna see though if he gonna transition into extra gas or not. Does not seem. Factory has been thrown down here. And yeah, I still need to get the clip from Autosis here too. I need his permission to use this clip. I can play it during this action. I mean, he killed a Ling, right? I want to say he killed the Ling and the creep tumor. Oh, actually 2 Lings, wow. Man, 50 minerals value there, amazing. And there we go, 3rd CC is gonna be placed here a little bit off to the edge, so this is gonna be a very easy scout for Solar if he commits in with the Overlord. And Hellion Banshee, it seems, is gonna be the follow-up for now. Try to come in with the Reaper here, it's gonna get pushed out. So I think he just glimpsed the main base there. He sees, oh, okay, you don't have a very quick lair. I'm still safe. There's no like Ling Nidus or something coming along those lines. Solar's just opting for a standard opening, it seems here. Standard game. Not gonna mine any gas. Gonna try to expand his economy. He's actually supply block right now. There we go. Opening up the supply. And okay, this is a little bit different. This is not Banshee. This is gonna be Oh, okay, I know what this is. So this is the Hellbat push. There should be an armory coming up soon here. It's gonna be concussive. Okay, so we're gonna get. Let's just put it in order. Let's dial back a second here. So while harassing with Hellion Reaper at the front and trying to keep map control and control the creep a little bit, this is totally standard. You have a 3rd CC, hey, amazing. And then you're saying, hey, okay, this might be Hellion Banshee. But in fact, this is a Viking to try to deny the Overlord. But the Overlord already saw everything it needed to see. It sees, hey, tech life spinning. You have a Marine? Okay, this is not like the Marauder, which you wanted to scout, but yeah. The idea is basically you kind of zone them out from scouting with the Viking, and then you hide your Marauders. You get 3 Marauders, a Medivac, get concussive shells, you get like 8 Hellions, get an armory. The armory is already halfway done here. And then you just go for the concussive shell Hellion push. Sorry, Hellbat push, while you have a 3rd base. So you nicely transition out of this. You just go into stim, go into your extra barracks, go into your extra production facilities behind this. But you kind of need to do a little bit of damage there. You cannot just get pushed back. This army is not going to transition well into the mid game. And it does not give you any staying power into the game. You kind of need really to push the issue here. I really love how he always brings his one marine as well with this. Is completely everything to the front line here. Maybe, oh, this is a bad rally here by Solar. This is 2 queens already intercepted. They're completely getting caught off guard, and that's already a lot of damage. Can kill this spore here before it can take out the medevac. Also nice, and picking up these 2 reinforcing Hellions here. Beautiful plays here so far from our Terran player, man. And this is so hard to engage with only links. There's no tech here really for Solar. He only has queens, and he already lost 2. He already lost 2. Do not lose the medevac. This is key. This is one of your key units. Oh, now the snipe is gonna happen though. But already, I don't think the surround is gonna do it for Solar here. He's been putting a lot of damage on this, but another second medevac is gonna join the fray here. Beautiful play, and I think this might just take the game here. If he can pick off a couple of these queens here on the retreating path. One was tagged, it's gonna fall here. Now he can rotate down to the base. The base is already halfway down. I don't think Solar is gonna have the staying power here to fight off this army on his lawn. And Coffee might just take the game with this. More units, more Hellions are reinforcing here, transforming into Helvets of course, so this meat shield is kind of getting reinforced every time. And these Marauders, they have been here from the start, remember. They have been putting in so much work, and he needs to kill the base now. The medevac was killed, and the base is gonna go down. If he could have gotten some of these drones, this would have been even more perfect, but indeed, this is gonna be a pushback for now. Remember, the 3rd base was done. Oh, Liberator joining. This is an interesting one. But everything that was being produced was getting thrown at the front line. So the extra production is just now coming online. We do have no army really here for our blue Terran player. This is the army, and this is not an army you can fight like Ling Bane or something, right? Landed Viking, 10 kills, man. Those are super strong against Zerglings. I think they 2-shot Zerglings, maybe? I'm not 100% sure, actually. Oh, now he did. It started up again. I just wanted to check the damage. But there we go, Liberator going into the main base, trying to do some harassment. But this attack has been already great. I mean, Solar's tech is so far behind. He has like... Not even Lair is done, right? And we're already going into 8 racks. Balingness is done. 1-1 is gonna be done. We're gonna see if Bane speed is actually gonna be done there. But this is already looking so good here for Coffee. If you can get the follow attack up and running soon. The 8 racks already pumping now. I think we still need combat shields, so don't forget this. Yeah, there's no baning speed, and we already clicked the Bane nest there a little bit earlier. It's not even started. So this is a long way off. And yeah, Banes are not even enough to push back this Helvet Marine force there with the stim. Maybe now with the extra units coming in here, just gonna have enough. But Liberator during this time already denying a lot of mining again in the main base here. We do have 4 bases for Solar. This is the only saving grace, so he has a lot of bases. This is nice. He has a lot of queens still. He's gonna kill this Liberator. That's a good move. And yeah, he's gonna have the issue there. Oh, finally, combat shields. Thank God this one not forgotten. And yeah, if we just pull everything together now for Coffee, it could be a very strong army here in the front line. But as a matter of fact, Solar did manage to get enough units out. It's gonna push back the army here on the right. Gonna force to pick up. And all of the Helvets have been completely destroyed there. Dismantled. So now we're gonna see a Widowmine transition. And this is something Coffee is actually not half bad at. These 2-pronged drop actions, he's actually very decent in. He's not the best at controlling them at the same time, like somebody like Clem for example, so he's not gonna edge out maximum value, but he's very good at when to pull back and when to focus on the other one. When to pull back the first and focus on the second. Oh, this could be a great connection from the Widowmine. Oh my god, that was an amazing shot there from one of the Widowmines. Still might not be enough here to stay on the left side. He can't push in yet. Oh, you need to pick up everyone. This is only like 1 medevac full of units. With 2 medevacs though. Or you might want to reinforce that position. Oh my god. Another great Widowmine shot here, killing 8 units. Coffee's just standing his ground, he's just shooting those guys on creep actually. Bane connecting to a Marauder, that's not what you want to see. If you're a Solar fan. Oh, this could be a nice tech snipe. It's actually trying to commit for a second. Oh my god. Oh, and it even falls off the cliff. Oh, they're down on the bottom it is. Oh my. Oh lord. Those poor Marines, man. I mean, I guess. So, pick your poison, right? You either get like... You get your limbs ripped apart by a Zergling, which is really gross. Or you're in a plane crash, and you get your limbs ripped apart by the plane kind of rushing you. I don't know. Pick your poison, right? But of course, it would have been nice for the Marines to maybe shoot like a couple more lings there. Oh, lose actually all of these lings here. Good engage for Solar. That point, and Solar's been stabilizing. He's been looking good. He's been kept his 4th base. His creep is very, very low though. Like the creep is completely pushed back here at the moment. And he's been expanding to a 5th base. He is already setting up a counterattack. That's when you know when he has like a little bit of breathing room here. He's gonna run to a planetary though. Coffee more than prepared here on the other side. And I love this. He's just pushing forward with some Marauders and a couple Marines. Standing on top of mines. Trying to snipe the hatchery here. Keeping his Marines already pre-spread back here. Coffee doing a great job actually trying to push in here. But now Solar might just have enough to push this back again. Widowmines have been connecting decent, I want to say, but maybe not good enough. A Liberator's gonna get picked off by the Ling, Bane and Hydra specifically there. And then the Queen is gonna fall here. Coffee's been completely playing out of his mind, man. Trading, yeah. Putting on the pressure, but not really finding the goal. And we do have Hive done as we see the first Viper here already on the field for our Zerg player. And this is the time where you kind of need something else. You need a next step. You need either a bigger commitment to Liberators, or what you really want to see at this point is Ghosts. But as we just did a rotation through the base, it does not seem that there's a Ghost Academy. So this next step, it's missing right now for our Terran player. There's no Ghost Academy, yeah. I can look at it again, but there's nothing. There's dropped super supply depots, but that's it. So yeah, Solar man, he has been hanging on. He has been hanging on a threat. By a threat. But he might have just hang on long enough. He has been developing his tech, he has been developing his army, he has been developing his economy. And now, like everything, well, the only thing he's been really lacking is the map control. But with a good army fight, he can take that for himself in just a matter of seconds. And then he can really start to push out the creep again. Coffee, yeah, he needs a transition point. He does not have one. He's only making the same stuff. So, finally, there we go. The Ghost Academy is done. There we go. Good lord. I was waiting for this one. And we're gonna go into 5th base. So, Coffee is saying, okay, we're gonna transition into Ghosts. We need some extra stuff. And we're gonna go play the trading game. He's making 2 more orbitals. He's gonna try and see if he can win against Solar in the long run. Try to basically keep him off bases. And, yeah. Wow, even one on occasion here. A little bit greedy. 2 links are gonna deny this for now. Even gonna get cancelled there. This is a beautiful Widowmine position here. I love it. Kind of hidden there. This other one down here as well. Hiding in the bushes. In the trees. Oh, there we go. Oh. But already Lurkers online. Yeah, Solar has been looking tight, man. Finally we see some Overseers with his armies, so he can actually kill the Widowmines before they shoot. I like how Coffee's executing these fights. Whenever he sees there is no more Banes, he will just stand there and fight way longer than most of the other Terrans. Like most Terrans would just pick up because they know, oh, it's not gonna be the perfect fight. But Coffee's just like, alright, let's just trade some links. I don't know if it's good. Oh. When Bane connects here very early, he's gonna snipe the base actually, completely committing to that hatchery snipe. He's gonna lose a lot of army units there in the process though. And I'm not sure if this was the best move here. Coffee is still kind of mid-transition. We don't see any ghosts yet really on the field here with these armies. Maybe there are some behind, but these tanks, as you can see, they're just gonna get grabbed and they're not gonna be the anchor you need here as Coffee. And Solar pushing into two bases at the same time. Third base and fourth base, Coffee completely falling apart to this push, and Solar comes to shove. GG, well played. And Solar really displaying a class of Zerg that you need to be if you want to play at the top level. Something that cannot die, you know. What does that mean, never die, as they say. And he was dead, but he didn't die, and he kept on fighting, and he won the game. Amazing stuff by Solar, but also beautiful display of skill there by Coffee here. Really pushing Solar there to the limit. Alright. Let's hop into game number 2. There we go. Game number 2 on Oceanborn it is, on the top left hand Solar, and in the bottom right we do have Coffee. Looking to gain points over everything. I mean, this is also money, right? There's also some bucks you get. It's like, he's in the final, so if you win this, it's $200, I think. It was a testament of power for the Queens in the early defense, definitely, yeah. Queens are super strong. They're so strong. It's just because they're so beefy and their healing abilities, it's crazy, man. It is really crazy what they can do. Coffee in the finals here, of course. As I was saying, this is also, there's also money on the line. I'm pretty sure it's like 50-50 for top 4, and then it's 100 for. Is it though? I need to check this. Let me check this. Yes, Open Cups. I want to say they have like a $400 ice pool currently. Yeah, so it's $200 for first place, it's $100 for second, and 50 for third and fourth, or like top 4 finish basically. It's a lot of dollars though, if you think about it. It's like $400 every week in 4 regions. That's like what? 4 times 3, yeah, math on stream. It's like, what, 12? Am I doing it wrong? $1,200 just for StarCraft every week? That's a lot of money. And that's only the ESL Open Cups. Region locking, I don't think is... I'm actually not sure how region locking is currently being handled. I don't think... I'm not sure actually. So the offline events, they're completely unlocked. You can do whatever you want. And the regionals, as they say regionals, they are, I think, region locked. So you need to kind of play there. Or like be there, you know, live there and have like a visa or something, so you can play in that region, or like have a passport or something. And the other thing is, there are no regionals for Korea specifically. Those are basically GSL, and GSL are offline events, and they do, oh, that's a Dead Reaper, and they are open for everyone. So the only region that's not locked is the Korean region. And as a European or American or whatever you like, Australian, you can just go to Korea and try to participate into GSL. But if you are Solar, for example, or well, Solar, yeah, cannot play even in the China region. He cannot play in the European region. He would need like a living place and a visa, a working visa, basically. He wanted to do that. We did have something of those sorts with like True and Polt back in the day, where they had like working visas for the United States, so they were able to participate in the WCS NAs, NA regionals those days. But that's like way back, blast from the past already. Alright, let's take a look at the builds here. We do have a triple command center again, and this time it's looking a little bit different. This is a Hellion Banshee. The Banshee already been seen here by the Overlord. A little bit sad there for Coffee, but this looks more... This could transition, of course, into an Atrax, but yeah, this is the more standard opening. We do have 8 Hellions. It's a lot of Hellions, actually. Going up to a ton there. A lot of people like to stop at 4 or 6. This is a huge commitment here. We also keep Cloak, it seems, and double engineering bay in the front here. On the other side, Solar's been just queening up, going his third base, droning up everything here, getting some spores in case of Liberator action, also because he scouted the Banshees. And they are gonna help him with the defense there. Yeah, Coffee is not canceling Cloak, is a very interesting move. And we do see a Roach Warren here, of course. Gonna be nice against the Hellions. Okay, so did we get Cloak? Let's click on a Benji. Yeah, actually, we do have Cloak available here for our blue Terran player. I love this spore migration here. The early stages of summer, spores migrate to 4th bases. Take care with your Banshees. Double evolution chamber here, something Solar is really very fond of, an early evolution chamber play, but he's not doing that this time. He's going into the Roaches first and into his 4th base. Usually he likes to get them with a Link style, he likes to get them on 3 base setup already, get them going as fast as possible. We're gonna see though if this is gonna be melee. Oh wow, a dead queen floating into space here. We're gonna see though if this is gonna be melee upgrades here. Kind of curious to see what he's gonna start out of these two. Can still keep playing it. A ground based or melee based composition if he wants to. This is a nice angle here, and there we go, a Baneling nest, so... Imagine? Yeah, there we go, really. So this is just a safety Roach run, it seems. And Banshees, well, not finding too much, unfortunately, as we can see. 4 kills and split between both of them. There we do have Coffee's Great Wall. The Great Wall of Coffee. Oh my god, it's gonna become even great. Oh, he's gonna finish it. He's gonna have supply for days. He could have made it here, no? He'd only need like 8 supply depots, not 12. Oh, I love it. And we do have the Atrax. And the armory is finishing up in a very nice timing actually. So his upgrades did just finish, armory finished, and I expect to see 2-2 here starting in a hot second. And now we still have those Hellions alive. I really like it about how Coffee, how he places, where he keeps his Hellions. Basically he makes like 8 and he keeps them alive. He only commits a little bit into creep and like containing creep a bit, and he keeps his Hellions alive. And then for his Atrax timing, he pushes with Hellbats. And now he's in position here. He sees this, and he can just go in. He can just kill this. The Hellbats are gonna be enough. See? And he's gonna do that. Oh, if Solar's not quick, there we go. Cancel is gonna be happening though. Good on Solar. But good move from Coffee. Keeping the Hellions there to the left and completely denying that what is it, the 5th base attempt there in its tracks. Now against the Roaches he cannot really commit in. But he's gonna keep his halberds alive for now. He needs to be careful though, he can't really outrun these, so he's gonna join up with the Banshees here. And put a timer on these roaches. A beautiful place here. Beautiful rotations from our Terran player, and now we see the 8 drags is gonna happen here. 170 to supply is when you wanna push out apparently as Coffee. And it is gonna happen. We do have a ton of Banes, a ton of Links, we do have speed finished up, we do have +1 already finished up. Or 1-1 rather. And this comes down to the engagement. We have some Roach, some Ravagers in here as well, some Queens. But so far this has been looking really good for Coffee here. It is a low prio point of attention though, so to say. It's a good position he has here with his tanks. But this is not a done base, so you can always cancel a solar. This is what I like to call a low priority position on the map or spot on the map. This is not the highest value you can get here. This is not a full saturated base yet. He should cancel this, to be honest. He's gonna let it finish, so he's gonna let this finish to buy some time. He's gonna build a base at the same time on the far right here. And Coffee, he's just utilizing this position and try to push in more and more. We already do have Vipers though. Blinding Cloud is gonna be in play here and it's gonna completely put those tanks out of the fight here. And only Marines do remain. So yeah, Coffee completely getting pushed back here. And this looks even worse than in the first game. Oh my god, Solar's completely smashing down this push here, even keeping the base alive. Thank god he didn't cancel. Wow, man. And the Great Wall of Offie could not help him win the match. Beautiful engage here from Solar. Completely smashing that push. I think we got a raid from Dave. Hello Dave, thank you so much for the raid. You're about to crap. Good morning everybody tuning in here. We do have some nice games here. This is the last series of the day though, but it's a nice one between Coffee and Solar, best of 5. Ooh, this tank is gonna get sniped. Ultralisk's already in play here and there's no ghost transition in sight. I think the nail is in the coffin here. And Solar is just about to put an end to Coffee, at least in this game. Beautiful blinding cloud here on these medevacs. Gonna pop some of those and GG here. Solar taking the lead 2-2-0 for now. Coffee looked very good in game number 1, not so much in game number 2. Gonna see if he has something prepared for game number 3. He needs to win this. Remember, he needs these points. Oh, thank you so much for the sub, Dave. I'll give you a heart if I can manage to make one in time. I hope it looked like a heart. Forgive me. The score here. Okay. And let's hop right into the action here. Game number 3. And in bottom left we do have Solar, the huge favorite. Oh, going for... What is this? Overpool, huh? Sorry, Overlord... An earlier expansion, huh? It's basically his Protoss build. What he uses against Protoss. He's playing against Terran. Does he know that? Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good one as well. And yeah, in the top right we do have Coffee here. And Coffee is going for the Reaper wall off. We're gonna see if this ends up being 2 barracks. But if it is, the second one is gonna be placed here. And as I say that, he's clicking something over there. There we go. So expect 3 to 4 Reapers. Trying to cancel a 3rd base from the Zerg player. Or maybe even kill some drones. Oh, okay. I thought for a second this SCV was not on the refinery actually, but he was indeed. And I'm not sure how this opening does pair with the one Solar's playing. Want to notice though, Solar's gas seems very late here. So his speed is gonna be delayed. He kind of snuck out an early expand, I wanna say. The base is gonna be a bit faster. And the pool was there before the gas, way before the gas. So he's gonna have earlier queens. Yeah, but his speed is gonna be later, right? So this is basically what you get. You kind of get the second hatchery faster, you get your pool faster, and you get your double queen faster. But you delay your speed by a lot, because he's still only mining with 1. There we go, putting on 3 on gas there. And the first Reaper, man, he's already across the map, or he's starting to put on the herd here on the Zerglings, and they're not gonna have a good time. Queenstar are gonna be faster, so they're gonna be here, they're gonna be quick to the defense. And they should pop any second here, as we can see. Already popping out here, hitting that Reaper, and now he knows. Alright. Trying to put some damage on those queens, but yeah, the idea is, I mean, again, it is about denying the third base with this build. And having no speed, well, that's an issue, to say the least. Having a delayed speed, that's also an issue. And this is gonna delay the base even more, so now he needs to push out with the queens to try to guard the drone, right? But there's 4 Reapers actually, so he can actually fight these queens. 1 is already at half health, so if he pushes off creep, then he can completely lose a queen. Oh wow, even 1 queen sitting above here on the high ground. You need to be careful here, Solar. He needs to... He's trying to snipe this drone there for a second, but Coffee actually killing 1 queen already here. Doing some beautiful dancing with his Reapers. This queen, is this stuck? Is this stuck? Oh my god, the queen is stuck! You see, queen can't go outside. What the fuck, what the fuck? Go, 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 go. It's stuck. He bugged the queen. Oh my god, so he cannot pull back. Oh wow. This is such a beyond move. And he snipes the drone. Oh, and all these links finally get some speed. Oh, Solar is so sad. He's so sad, and Coffee is so happy. Coffee's so happy he found a new bug. Man, that's a turret now. Chat rush. No. No, he's trying to... He can't even take the gas! Oh my god, he needs to kill the queen. I can't even make gas at there. Yeah, great time, oh my god. Oh. Oh, beautiful. So what is he doing? Okay, so if Solar ends up losing this game, it is because this queen has been stuck here. Okay. Okay, so I think we did lose 2 of the Reapers now, and yeah. I mean, amazing stuff here from Coffee so far. He's been looking really good. 2 queens are on the front here with 2 Evo chambers now to need to block this. Queen is just stuck here. It's just sitting there. Honestly, I would just kill it. Is he gonna get overload drops now? He can't take the gas, right? He needs to kill it eventually. He needs to take his main base gas now. This is so crazy, man. He's trying to push it out with a creep tumor now. I don't think this is gonna work. He needs to maybe drill drones in there and then try to push it out or something. Maybe you can't even go there. I don't know, man. This is a crazy position to be stuck. This is so cool. I have never seen this, and I'm probably never gonna see this again. Best weird thing that happened today. Except for all the raids, of course. Alright, Medivacs coming in here with the Hellions and soon to be Hellbats. Armory is already done, and we do see the extra barracks here coming down, so this looks to be an Atrax again here from Coffee. He really likes this very aggressive mid-game style here. And well, so far it hasn't been that great, but I mean, he still has a chance to make it work. And yeah, Solar's just gonna GG. I mean, he was looking great in this attack, and this was an amazing early game already from Coffee, but like the Queen, man. The Queen was MVP for Coffee. It was an amazing Queen stuck there. Crazy. Any extractor glitch. So the issue is in StarCraft 2, it does not work that way because, like in Brute War, it would work. In StarCraft 2, it doesn't because it denies you from taking the extractor because there is already a unit in close proximity, so it blocks the extractor basically. As the Vespin Geyser, like the vanilla Geyser, it has a bigger model than the actual extractors and stuff. So you can't, but you need to kind of, you can move in onto the model basically. So you can stand on top of the geyser and you cannot make the extractor or refinery or whatever. This is so you can block them in the early game. Like if you have a probe here, right, harassing this, and the probe comes in and you just sit down an SCV, right click it here and hold position, the probe cannot steal your gas. This was the idea when the game was released, right? So yeah. I don't think anyone imagined a queen getting stuck behind a geyser and then you can't push out the queen there. Great stuff though. Geysers and the actual, yeah, it's a little bit weird with geysers. I'm not sure if you can actually block with every unit or any unit if you move it very close, right? I'm not 100% sure, but it is a little bit different on collision circle comparatively to the building size. This is also true for main buildings, specifically with hatchery, and I think for everyone, for every of these main buildings, they have like a square formation, right, if you place them, but on the edges you can move around. So if you take command centers, for example, you see them often in walls, right? For like a quick third in a wall, you need to put a depot on these corners here, on these corners, so they can't go through. If you put like, even though the building grid says this, if you put a depot here, zerglings and tiny move units like marines, roaches, they can still slip through. Oh, this could be an overload assassination here. Would be a great pick-off by Coffee, by the way. Yeah, great start into the game if he can actually manage to kill this one, and he's gonna take it down. Yeah, pop the balloon. He does not have any scouting information though, so keep that in mind. He sacrificed his information for the overlord kill, basically, and so far he has been succeeding. He's been hunting for another overlord here, but Solar only did send out one. Scouting with a Ling now, next, yeah. Excuse me. Ling is gonna get killed. And he did see what he wanted to see. He saw, hey, this is gonna be Hellions. We have a base on location. He did not see this stopper though. This is gonna be Hellion Banshee again. Kind of interesting though to make it in the wall here. There is no third CC though, which is a little bit weird. We do have the double gas here. So this is different. It is not what he was playing before. This is not the typical 8 racks. So this could be, and as I say this, yeah, it's not gonna be Hellion Banshee. It could be something Marauder heavy again. It could be a very quick stim. We're gonna see though. It's a Liberator for now. There's no armory yet or anything of those sorts. So yeah, the barracks is kind of idling right now. There we go. Stim is gonna be in the middle here. Okay, so maybe this is just some Hellions to try to actually get some drunkards. Wow, 3 drones here. And go in, even getting some more here. Beautiful damage being set up. Oh wow, excuse me, being set up there by those Hellions. And the Liberator is gonna come in second here and gonna try to find some more drones even. So much lost mining time, and 2 more Hellions coming here into the natural base. One did stuck there a little bit on the first one. Not enough targeting, but the Hellions from the main coming back here. 10 drones falling, man. That's amazing damage. But he did sacrifice every, well, almost every of his Hellion. He's making 4 actually, so going up to 4 again here. And now we do see the Liberator. It has been seen by the Overlord here. No, Coffee, the wall. Oh my god. This was such a nice opening, and then you just throw away the advantage. 4 have been brought back here. And you see, this is not a 3rd CC, so he needed to find a little bit more damage. Like, losing these 4 SCVs is basically putting him behind again. And now he needs to make something happen again. He was like ahead, now he's kind of behind again, or like standard, right? You are supposed to be behind on workers. His 3rd CC is done, I want to say, at this point. He's gonna lose these Hellions here for not really much. Liberator is gonna find a couple more drones here, which is nice, but it's not close to what he was dealing earlier with the Hellions there. Now, well, our 3rd CC is about to be done here. The engineering bays are very slow, so everything is very slowed down here in comparison to the earlier Atrax there. And this might transition into an Atrax again. Oh wow, just out of range here. Not gonna find any damage, just a little bit of mining time. Is gonna lose the Liberator, maybe not the greatest timing to move in there. Where's the second Liberator? Did it already get killed? Yeah, indeed it did. Queen probably must have picked it off somewhere. Wow. So far, man, the first initial poke in, or the first run in with the Hellions was amazing, and then the follow-up, like leaving the wall down, stupid mistake. He's been kicking himself probably for that one. Losing 4 SCVs, kind of, yeah, killing his own lead then, in a way, unfortunately. And the follow-up harassment was not really worth it. He got like, what, 3 more drones for 2 Liberators? He ended up getting 5 more drones. He threw in away 2 more Hellions, maybe even 4, and 2 Liberators, so definitely not the worth you're looking for there. Yeah, Solar is so far ahead at this point. He has 4 bases already starting to grow on the map here. 3rd base is only being taken, and some links even coming in here. Getting any SCV right now is just so much value. Man, he's got to pick up 5 SCVs here? Are you kidding me? Wow. And even maybe getting some depots. Coffee is trying to put out some pressure here with this double medevac, but as you can see, Solo is even going to his 6th base. He's doing 2 bases at a time, because he can right now. He has such a strong position on the map, he has so many links, he has so much money, he has so many queens, he has so many resources at his disposal. Coffee is looking so far behind right now. His upgrades are about to be done here. But I want to say the Zerg's on par with him, and that's never a good sign if you play the Atrax style. There we go. He's gonna get a cancel on this base at least. So much for the bits. Dave, I think you're first tonight here. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. There we go. The second move out now, this time with tanks. So this is gonna be the big push, but it's not big. Is it gonna be at least a push? We're gonna see. Bane speed is not done yet, but it should be, well, halfway done, so maybe not exactly to defend this base here on the top. What is it, 12 o'clock-ish? But Solar does not see this. He does not know about this army yet. He sees a couple of medivacs. Now he knows, oh wow, you actually have some big army movement around here. He's gonna go for a counterattack, and this is so many links. He's completely gonna demolish this 3rd base economy. If he goes for it, he's just gonna pull back. Killed a couple of marines and he's gonna pull back. He cancels the base, and he decides to go and try for the army trade. His army is kind of disjointed though. The flank from the Zergling is not there yet, but is it even needed, to be honest? He has so many Banes and Links rolling in from the front lines there. And Coffee even doing a little bit of a mistake there with the pickup micro. He's losing basically the whole push. And the push, well, it did, while it did deny the base, it didn't really accomplish what it had to. It did not provide staying power in that area. It did not provide actual ground. And now, well, now's your time to transition. It's gonna be double tank production. There's no Ghost Academy, there's +2. 2-2 is on way. Oh, you have to give it to Coffee though. His, like, upgrades and his timings are usually really on point whenever... Like, his macro has been really good. It's looking really good. It's looking very, very solid. He's been looking like one of those strong macro players. Maybe not his execution, maybe not his engagements, but his macro has been on point. Oh. Actually deciding to go into a reactor. Okay, are we gonna see maybe Widow Mines? There we go, Drilling Claws. Yeah, so he's gonna decide, okay, let's try something else. Let's try Biomine against your Ling Bane style. And it can work wonders. It's also good against Vipers, right? Remember Vipers? Well, do you want to grab a mine? I don't think that's a thing. I'm not even sure how Blinding Clouds work, because mines, the attack is kind of a spell, so it should not be affected. Great idea here from Coffee, realizing this, that Solar has been basically smashing his tank pushes with Vipers, and, well, most likely, hey, it's gonna be a Viper again, right? And he is right, actually. So, yeah, a great read from him, great idea. And to go more into Widowmine heavy play here. But, I mean, 4th base is just about to land, Solar's on 6 bases. Are you really gonna come back from this position? 2-2 is done, but also, so is the Zergs. And Medivac is gonna get picked off here as well, full Medivac. Trying to F2 probably back to his home base here. Army on the side is not doing too great either. At least the defense is gonna go well, but he already lost another 11 SCVs here. Coffee has been struggling for income. Maybe we can take a look at the income graph. There you can see the advantage has been almost there here for 5 minutes. Only one tiny spike where a ton of mules probably landed there. And yeah, so let's just kill him with links, man. Links and Banes. That's all you need. Links and Banes. I mean, you can make Widow Mines all day if you don't actually have them in position. They're not gonna save you. And yeah, Solar's just gonna pick him apart. Even going for the damage here, halfway done, completely denied. Both upgrades might just be denied here. Tanks are not gonna be enough. One is gonna get Blinding Clouded, and Blinding Cloud on the army as well. And yeah, Solar is gonna move back for now, but at what has been killed, man. 44 SCVs. Main base is still burning. Coffee's just gonna tap out. Solar wins the game with a beautiful attack here. In the end. Wow, crazy execution there by Solar. But Coffee has been kind of playing out of his mind, really bringing the game, bringing the fire, bringing the heat to Solar. In the best of 5 series. Taking a map there, man. Been looking good. Been great recently. Great stuff.